Hello students. So we finished exercise 13.1. The sums which I felt should be discussed with you, I discussed. The remaining sums I am sure you will be doing by your own and completing the exercise by your own. Today we will be starting exercise 13.2 and the sum which I have selected is a juicy sum, that is question number 3, which will be starting now and be explaining it to you. Now before starting exercise 13.2, few examples are there. Children, first do that because those are very important. Actually in NCERT example as well as the exercise questions, take it as the most important questions for the board examinations. So first practice the example questions and then only come to the exercise. Now in exercise 13.2, as I have said, the questions are volume based. The first exercise was surface area based, exercise second is volume based, exercise 3 is conversion based, and exercise 4, that is optional, will be mixture of all. Okay, so exercise 13.2, that is volume based. So I have selected question number 3, which I have actually done before because too much calculation is there, and if I do the calculation online, while explaining, then it takes time and the video becomes longer. So for that sake, I have done it before. But I am trying my best to make you understand. So please do understand, and obviously it's a question based on gulab jamun, which you enjoy a lot. So children, please understand the question. Obviously, it's a practical example also. I mean the case study questions, what it comes. So let us go with the question. The question is saying that a gulab jamun contains sugar syrup up to 30% of its volume. So whatever is the volume of the gulab jamun, the quantity or the amount of the sugar syrup is 30% of it. Find approximately how much syrup would be found in 45 gulab jamuns, each shaped like a cylinder with two hemispherical ends and length 5 cm and diameter 2.8 cm. So total length of the gulab jamun is 5 cm and the diameter of the gulab jamun is 2.8 cm. So we have to find the quantity of the sugar syrup, which is 30% of the volume of the gulab jamun. Again I am explaining the question. A gulab jamun is there whose total length is 5 cm. The diameter of the gulab jamun, the thickness of the gulab jamun is given as 2.8 cm. Quantity of sugar syrup in the one gulab jamun is 30% of it. Now 45 such gulab jamuns are there. The question is asking how much sugar syrup is there in 45 gulab jamuns if a gulab jamun has 30% of sugar syrup in it. So actually we have to first find the volume of one gulab jamun, then volume of 45 gulab jamuns into 45, then 30% of that volume because the sugar syrup is 30% of it. 30% is 30%. So let us move on. So here the figure which is given in the question I have drawn over here. Now see the case of one gulab, here many gulab jamuns, and mathematically or by default we have to assume that all gulab jamuns are the same shape and size. So one gulab jamun I have drawn over here. It is cylindrical up to this and hemispherical at two ends. Hemispherical ends at the two ends. Okay. Now this total length is from here to here. It is given as 5 cm and the diameter is 2.8. Diameter is 2.8. So if this one is 2.8, so obviously this whole is diameter, if I consider the hemispherical length, so each is 1.4. Okay? So if this one is 1.4, this length is 1.4. Okay? The radius, this one is also 1.4. So similarly this will be 1.4. So whole length is 5, this is 1.4, this is 1.4. So this much length, the cylindrical length or the cylindrical height will be total length minus 2 into 1.4. Okay? So 5 minus 2 into 1.4 will give the length or the height of the cylindrical portion as 5 minus 1.4 plus 1.4, that is 5 minus 2.8, that is 2.2 that is the height of the cylindrical part is 2.2 centimeter, and the radius for both cylindrical as well as the hemispherical part will be same, that is 1.4 centimeter. So what we will be doing is to find the volume of one gulab jamun, that will be equals to volume of the cylindrical part with height equals to 2.2 centimeter and radius equals to 1.4 centimeter, and plus 2 into volume of one hemisphere or volume of this hemisphere, plus volume of this hemisphere also you can do. So again I repeat, volume of this gulab jamun will be volume of the cylindrical part with radius 1.4 and height and length 2.2 centimeter. Okay, plus 2 into volume of one hemispherical part equals to 2 into 2 by 3 pi r cube, when r will be taking as 1.4. That's it. We will be getting the volume of this one gulab jamun into 45 will be giving the volume of the 45 gulab jamuns into 30% will be giving the amount of the sugar syrup in 45 gulab jamuns. The calculation and all I have done over here, I am explaining that. But before understanding this, please, if you haven't understood the concept of the question, again play the video and try to understand the concept of the question and then only the calculation part. So I am explaining the calculation part. Length of the gulab jamun is 5 cm. This full length is 5 cm. Diameter is 2.8 cm. This one is 2.8 cm. Therefore, radius of the cylindrical as well as the hemispherical part is 1.4 cm. This one 1.4 centimeter as well as this one is 1.4 centimeter. 1.4 centimeter. Okay. The height of the cylindrical part equals to h equals to 5 minus 1.4 plus 1.4, that is 5 minus 2.8 centimeter, that is 2.2 centimeter. Therefore, volume of one gulab jamun equals to 2 into volume of the hemispherical part plus volume of the cylindrical part. So formula first, 2 into 2 by 3 into pi r cube plus of volume of the cylinder is pi r square h. Now over here pi r square is common, left is 4 by 3 into r plus of h. Okay. So putting the values now, pi value is 22 by 7, r value is 1.4 because it is r square, 1.4 into 1.4, 4 by 3, r value is 1.4 and h value is 2.2. Now do the calculation by your own. I am getting over here 154 by 25 into 61 by 25. That product I have written over here. Okay? So over here 25 into 25 is 625. So over here 375. How it is written? Oh, sorry. Very sorry. Over here 15. Over here 25, this is over here 154 by 25 and over here 15. That's why it is 375 over here. So 9394 by 375 centimeter cube. Therefore, volume of 45 gulab jamuns will be equals to 45 into 9394 by this much. You convert to decimal 1127.28 will come. So this is the volume of 45 gulab jamuns. So we have to find the quantity of the sugar syrup in 45 gulab jamuns. So quantity of sugar syrup in 45 gulab jamuns will be 30% of that volume which you have got. So 30 by 100 into this much. Please do the calculation by your own. For calculation's sake, believe on yourself only and no one else. So an important question. So please do practice it. And one my example, as I said, please do practice the examples as well. And this example 6. Example 6, I am writing over the example 6. This example 6 has come many times in the question paper, board question papers. And this example questions has been dealt in case study as well. I mean the question is set in such a way that it checks the student's knowledge, that if the base of the cylinder, if it is square, if the base of the cylinder is circular, then what will be the change in the volume of the juice or the liquid content, whatever that cylinder with square base or with circle base is having. So please discuss that question, do that question, example 6 properly. So let us move to the next question. Hello students. Today we will be starting exercise 13.2. Before starting 13.2, I am sure you have done 13.1. I did few selected sums and the rest of the sums I gave as an assignment. Please do complete exercise 13.1 and then come to exercise 13.2. Exercise 13.2 questions are based on volume concept of the solid surfaces. One question I have written over here, that is question number 3, but it's a kind request. Before doing or before starting the exercise 13.2, please do the solved examples, which is given. I think 2 to 3 solved examples are given before the exercise 13.2. First do that and then we will come to exercise 13.2. In those 3 examples also, if you say that which one is the most important, I could say example number 6. So example number 6 has come many times in the question paper, dealing or checking the students' concept of the volume and surface area related to the circular base or the square base of a cylinder. So please solve example 6 and then we come to exercise 13.2. Now I chose question 3 as the first question of exercise 13.2 because it's a juicy, very juicy question and the question of a gulab jamun. I think, I'm sure you enjoy gulab jamuns, isn't it? So let us read the question. A gulab jamun contains sugar syrup up to 30% of the volume. Find approximately how much syrup would be found in 45 gulab jamuns, each shaped like a cylinder with 2 hemispherical ends with length 5 cm and diameter 2.8 cm. Now children, this solution I have done on the board before explaining it. I will be explaining the solution obviously because this question contains a lot of calculations, and if I do the calculation online with you, the video will be longer. So to avoid that, I have done it and I am explaining it. So first understand the concept and then we will move to the calculation part. So this is a jar containing a lot of gulab jamuns, and for the sake of convenience or by default, imagine that each sugar syrup or each not sugar syrup, each gulab jamun will have the same shape and size. So this jar containing sugar syrup, 45 this jar containing gulab jamuns, 45 gulab jamuns, and this is the shape of one gulab jamun. Now the length of the whole gulab jamun is going to be 5 cm. The diameter of the hemispherical ends is 2.8 cm. So this whole length is 2.8 cm. So if I talk about half of this whole length, that is 1.4 cm, is the radius of the hemispherical as well as the cylindrical part, and this 1.4 and this will also be 1.4. So this one is 1.4, this one is 1.4, this whole length is 5. So this length or height of the cylindrical part will be 5 minus 1.4 plus 1.4. That is 5 minus 2.8 cm, that is 2.2 cm. So I repeat. For one gulab jamun, for the cylindrical part, height is 2.2 cm and radius is 1.4 cm. For the hemispherical part, radius is 1.4 cm. So every information over here, you will be finding the volume of one gulab jamun equals to volume of the cylinder plus 2 into volume of the hemispherical part. Okay. Now this will be the volume of one gulab jamun into 45 will be the volume of the 45 gulab jamuns. Into 30% will be the amount of the sugar syrup in 30 gulab jamuns. So calculation, let us start. Length of the gulab jamun is 5. Diameter is 2.8. Therefore radius will be 1.4. Now therefore height of the cylindrical part. This only you have to understand children. So height or the length of the cylindrical part is total length minus 1.4 plus 1.4, that is 5 minus 2.8 cm, that is 2.2 cm. The rest is calculation. So the volume of one gulab jamun is 2 into volume of the hemispherical part. 2 hemispherical parts are there plus volume of the cylindrical part. Now 2 into 2 by 3 pi r volume of the hemisphere plus pi r square volume of the cylinder. Now in this what is common? Pi r square is common. So 4 by 3 r plus of h is left. So this will be 22 by 7 into 1.4 into 1.4. R value is 1.4. 4 by 3 into 1.4 plus of 2.2. Calculation will be giving the answer as 154 by 25 into 61 by 15, and over here the value is this much. This you can convert to decimal. I have left 9. I have changed this to decimal after multiplying with 45. So volume of 1 gulab jamun is this much, therefore volume of 45 gulab jamuns is 45 into this much, which now I have converted to decimal and 1127.28. You please do the calculation by your own. Therefore, quantity of sugar syrup will be 30% of the total volume. So 30 by 100 into this much, which is coming as 338.184. So this is equals to 338 centimeter. It's a kind request to them. Understand the concept and please do the sum by your own. If you are stuck somewhere, if you are calculation somewhere wrong, means if your calculation, then only you refer the video. Otherwise, maths is your. So do the calculation by your own. Let us move to the next question. So let us move to the next question, that is question number 4. I am reading the question once. A pen stand made of wood is in the shape of a cuboid with 4 conical depressions to hold the pens. The dimensions of the cuboid are 15 cm by 10 cm by 3.5 cm. The radius of each of the depressions is 0.5 cm and the depth is 1.4 cm. Find the volume of the wood in the entire stand. So understanding the question and planning the solution part now. So let us move to the figure here. So figure is saying, with explaining the question only, so first understand the question with the help of the figure. A pen stand is there, which is in the shape of a cuboid. This shape is in the this is in the shape of a cuboid. Look at this pen stand. It is made up of wood and it has 4 depressions, which is in the form of cone. 4 conical depressions to hold the pens. The dimensions of the cuboid are 15 by 10 by 3.5. So length is 15 centimeter, breadth is 10 centimeter, and height is, this is the height is 3.5 centimeter. Okay? So length, breadth and height of the cuboidal stand is given. Now the dimensions of the radius of each of the depression is 0.5 centimeter. So if we talk about the conical part, the radius is given as 0.5 centimeter, that is half centimeter, and the depth is given as 1.4 centimeter, that is, if I h since written over here, I am writing over here h1 equals to 1.4 centimeter. So again I am understanding or making you understand the question. A cuboidal stand made of wood have 4 conical depressions, and in the 4 conical depressions, the conical part dimensions are given as radius equals to half centimeter and height is equals to 1.4 centimeter. The cuboidal part length and height is given. The question is asking, find the volume of the wood in the entire stand. So obviously the volume of the wood in the entire stand will be equals to volume of the cuboid minus 4 into volume of the one. That's it. So understanding the question, planning of the solution has been done. Now the solution will start. So first part, before the solution is given part, given for cuboidal part, length equals to 15 centimeter, breadth equals to 10 centimeter, and height equals to 3.5 centimeter. Okay? Now for conical part, radius equals to 0.5 centimeter equals to half centimeter, and height equals to h1 equals to 1.4 centimeter equals to 14 by 10 equals to 7 by 5 centimeter. So all information according to question that we have given, and required to find volume of stand. Okay. In solution part, volume of stand will be equals to volume of cuboid minus 4 into volume of 1 4. So you can write over there cuboidal part, conical part. So cuboid L into B into H minus 4 into volume of the cone is 1 by 3 pi r square H1 over here. So L value is 50 into 10 into 3.5, that is 30 by 10 minus 4 by 3 into 22 by 7 into R value is 7 by 5 into 7 by 5 into H value is sorry, R value is half. Wait, sorry. R value is half. Here it is. R value is half into half and H value for the conical part is 7 by 5 centimeter. Now simple, you have to solve it, and for the solution part, please do by your own. So over here 350. Okay, 5 to 5 minus, let us see, something will be cancelled now, 4, then this 7 will be cancelled, and nothing more. So this will be equals to 5 to 5 minus 22 by 15. Now 22 by 15. So 22 by 15 value I am taking category. 15 minus 15. 7. Approximately 1.5. Approximately. So this is 5 to 5 minus 1.5 approximately value I am taking. So this will be 523.5 centimeter cube. 523.5 centimeter cube. So this approximate value you have taken, you can take it to place decimal also. The question was very easy. Once only the thing is that understand the concept and then go with it. Let us move to one more question. So let us move to the new question. Question number 5 of exercise 13.2. Let us first read the question, understand the question, plan the solution, and then go with the solution. So question number 5. A vessel is in the form of an inverted cone. Its height is 8 centimeter. And radius of its top, which is open, is 5 centimeter. Radius is 5 centimeter. It is filled with water up to the rim. It's full cone with water. When lead shorts, each of which is a sphere of radius 0.5 centimeter, these lead shorts are made. Now radius of each lead short is 0.5 centimeter, are dropped into the vessel. 1/4 of the water flows out. Find the number of the lead shorts dropped in the vessel. So over here, an inverted cone is there. That is, in that water is filled up to the rim. The height of the cone is 8 centimeter. The radius of the cone is 5 centimeter. Now in this cone with water, iron spheres are dropped in this. The radius of each sphere is 0.5 centimeter. Let us write R1 equals to 0.5 centimeter equals to half centimeter. Now, when the lead salts are dropped in this water, because it is filled up to the brim, some water flows outside. Now, that some water is written as 1/4 of the water flows out. So, question is asking find the number of the lead salts dropped in the vessel. Now, children, whenever such type of question comes, keep in mind volume of water overflow equals to volume of the lead salts dropped. So suppose the number of the lead salts is n, then n into volume of one lead salt equals to volume of the water overflow in this question. Now in some other questions, the level of the water may be up to some level, the level may be given or may not be given. So you have to go according with the question. So suppose the water is up to this level only, and when the lead salts are dropped in this, the level of the water raises by some height. With that also, this question comes to means that type of question also comes in this category only, this type of the questions only. So keep in mind, volume of the water raised equals to volume of the volume of the lead salt or whatever solid kept in that original solid. So here we will simply write volume of the water overflow, because water is overflowing, equals to the volume of the lead salts. So let us proceed. For cone radius equals to small r equals to 5 centimeter, height equals to small h equals to 8 centimeter. For a spherical ball radius equals to r1 equals to half centimeter. To find number of lead salts for a spherical ball, in place of a spherical ball we should write for spherical lead salts. Number of lead salts. Let number of lead salts equals to then volume of one lead salt into n equals to volume of water overflow. This implies n into volume of one lead salt will be 4/3 pi r1 equals to volume of the water overflow is 1/4 volume of water. So this implies n into 4/3 pi r1 equals to 1/4 into 1/3 into pi r square h pi r square h. Now this pi value will be cancelled and nothing else. So after this we will be writing n equals to r square h by 12 into 3/4 into 1/r1. Now let us put the values. Equals to 1/16 into r square. So 5 into 5 into h, so into 8 divided by r1 cube, and r1 was how much? R1 is half, so into 2 into 2 into, so over here 8 2s are 16 cancelled, so we are getting 5 5s are 25 and 25 4s are 100. So 100 lead shots. So this type of the question, please do practice. You find such sums from the other books as well, and take 2 or 3 more examples similar to this. And this type of the question comes in the competitive examination as well. So let us move to another question. Now let us move to the next question, that is question number 7, which I have written on the board. Question number 7 is saying that a solid consisting of a right circular cone of height 120 cm and radius 60 cm is standing on a hemisphere of radius 60 cm, and this is placed upright in a right circular cylinder full of water such that it touches the water. Find the volume of the water left in the cylinder if the radius of the cylinder is 60 cm and its height is 180 cm. This is the question. Now let us understand the question with the help of the figure. So the question is saying that cylinder is there whose height is 180 centimeter, 180 centimeter, yes, 180 centimeter, and its radius is 60 centimeter. Okay. Now this cylinder is filled with water, and in this cylinder a solid is kept. Now the solid is in such a way that a cone is standing properly on the hemisphere. So the radius of the cone, hemisphere, and the cylinder, according to the given data in the question, is 60 and 60 each. So this solid which is kept in the cylinder is kept in such a way that its base touches the bottom of the cylinder. Now when this solid is kept in the cylinder which was already filled with water, some water overflows obviously, but the question is asking find the volume or find the volume of the water left. Find the volume of the water left in the cylinder. So the volume of the water left in the cylinder will be equals to volume of the cylinder total minus volume of this solid. Okay. Now volume of this solid will be volume of this cone plus volume of this hemisphere. So for this cone, the height is 120 centimeter, radius is 60 centimeter. For this hemisphere, radius is 60 centimeter. So we can get the volume of this. So volume of this plus this we can get. Now for the cylinder, height is given as 180 centimeter, radius is given as 60 centimeter. So we can take out the radius, or we can take out the volume of the cylinder as well, and hence volume of the cylinder minus volume of the solid will be the answer. So let us move to the solution part. For cylinder, h equals to height equals to 180 centimeter, and radius, I'm spelling radius and writing out, so take radius as small r for the cylinder. Radius equals to 60 centimeter. For conical part, radius is same for all, so I am writing r only for all. So radius equals to 60 centimeter, and height h1 I am writing over here, h1 you can write in the figure as h for cylinder. So h1 equals to 120 centimeter. For hemispherical part, radius as well as height is same, so it is 60 centimeter. So required, I am writing directly water left equals to volume of cylinder minus volume of cone plus volume of hemisphere. ठीक है, so this will be equals to pi r square h minus 1 by 3 pi r square h1 we have written over here minus volume of the hemisphere is 2 by 3 pi r cube. R is same for all. Okay. Now over here pi r square is common. Left is h minus of h1 minus of r. Oh no, sorry. Minus of 1 by 3 h pi r square only is common. So over here minus of 2 by 3 r. Now putting the values. Sorry, I have written twice. H minus of h1 by 3 minus of 2 by 3 r. So now we are putting the values. Pi is 22 by 7 into r value is 60. H value is 180. H1 value is 120 minus 2 by 3 r value is 60. Now we will do the calculation right here. So this is 600 by 7 into over here 3 4 and over here 3 2. So 180 minus 40 80 and then same thing copy. So into 100 over here. So this will be equals to 22 into 36 by 7 into 10 to the power of 7. This will be 720 into 7 plus 792 by 7 into 10 to the power of 4 centimeter cube. Now by 7 we have to do 7 plus 7. Again 7 plus then 2 into 7 is 21. Then 1 is that. Then again 7 plus 7 and 7 plus 28. Okay. So this value is how much I will forward? 7 1 then 2 and 2 7 3 then 1 7 3 then 7 4 into 10 to the power 4 centimeter cube. Now over here you can leave the answer as such, but if you want to convert it to meter cube you can. So this power 4 5 this is 1 centimeter cube over here. 1 meter cube equals to 1 2 3 4 5 6 centimeter cube. So over here I want to convert it to meter cube, then 4 and over here 5 and 6. So I have to go this side. So this will be equals to 1.1334 meter. This we can write as 1.13 into 10 to the power 1.13 into 10 to the power 4. Take care of it over here. If I sorry 113.345, right? Then to put 10 power 4. So if I remove this 10 power 4, I can write this as 113.3400. This one is centimeter cube. If I want to write this in the form of meter cube, I have to go 6 plus that side, left side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1.1334 meter. But children, keep in mind, you can write the answer over here as well. It is 113.34 into the power 4 centimeter cube as well. Conversion, you should be confident. So let us move to the next question. Let me see whether we can do one more question or not. No, the question number 8 also is easy. So children, you can do question number 8. So till then, goodbye children. Next video, exercise 13.3. Thank you children. Please complete exercise 13.3.